My name is Hibiki Hino, 24 years old. I work for a construction company that works on entertainment facilities, and my job is in the sales department. However...
It's gonna be a no again.
No way! I can't say that work is going very well for me. Back when I was a student, I was a delinquent who was beyond saving. Every day, I was messing around until late at night, and my friends and I were causing a lot of trouble around town. My parents had no interest in me. No matter what I did, they'd ignored me. And I think that was what set the wheels turning for me to start doing bad things. But the one person who faced me during those times was my homeroom teacher back in high school, Mr. Mikage.
I know that deep down at the core, you're a serious kid. I know that you'll be able to change someday.
But I can't even do anything in school. There's no way I'm gonna be able to live a decent life.
That's not true at all. If you take your life seriously and you work hard, I'm sure the day will come that those around you will also acknowledge you. I know you can do it. I believe in you.
Mr. Mikage. I believed Mr. Mikage's words, and that was when I decided to take my life seriously. Thanks to that, I was also able to graduate from college, and I landed a job at a pretty good company, and after I got the job, I continued to work hard at the company. Thanks to that, the CEO gave me the responsibility of the upcoming business meeting worth $50 million. The client was one of our biggest that runs half of our business, called Shingeki Company. And the CEO of that company, Miss Mika Shingeki, is famous for being extremely strict. No business meetings go easily with her, and every time, it makes me want to give up completely. But I can't give up now. I'm definitely going to get this contract.
You have some pretty sharp eyes, don't you?
Oh no, I must be scaring her. I'm sorry about that.
No, it seems like you have a lot of determination. I think they are good eyes. And with that determination, I'm sure you'll be able to write up a good plan. Don't give up. Do your best.
Thank you very much. After that, I got back to the company, and I decided to redo the plan for this project. She also faces me head-on and pushes me to do better, just like Mr. Mikage. I'm definitely going to secure this contract and be acknowledged.
Hey now. Did you fail at another business meeting?
Shoot, Mr. Ariito! This person was my direct boss, the manager, Mr. Ariito. He was always walking around proudly, and he had a bad reputation, even amongst his own colleagues.
And this is why a former gangster is so useless. Useless people like you are just baggage to the rest of society.
I'm doing my best and working really hard to change my life.
To change your life? Oh please, that's impossible. Any person who's gone off the rails from society once, they don't get to have any second chances ever again. Useless people are useless forever, and the elite are going to continue living as the elite. Are you sure that someone like you is going to be able to secure a $50 million contract? I'm sure you're just going to fail anyway, so I can do it for you.
This is a very important project that the CEO herself left with me. There's no way that I'm going to quit in the middle of it.
Have you already forgotten about the past, Hibiki?
Well, that...
You keep talking about changing your life, but back when you were a student, you were making a lot of noise and causing a lot of trouble around my house late at night. You really think that somebody who talks back to their boss is ever going to be able to change for the better?
But even still, I'm not gonna give you this project. I want to see it through until the end.
Damn it! Whatever. Even though it's obvious that you're just going to fail anyway.
That being said, it was a fact that I caused trouble to Mr. Ariito in the past. And he remembered that, no matter how many years it had been, and he still poked me about it. I need to regain his trust somehow, through work. The moment that my manager would accept me, I would probably be able to say I've changed for the first time. And for that, I need to make sure I succeed in this $50,000 contract. Or so I thought. However...
Hey, Hino! You better finish up this work too.
This much?
but that's none of my business.
But right now, I'm really busy preparing for the business meeting.
You better finish this up by tomorrow.
Even after that, the harassment from my manager continued. He would tell me the wrong date and time for meetings, and he even spilled his coffee all over my work material.
Oopsie.
I've told him before that I wanted him to stop, but
Stop blaming others for your own mistakes. It's all your own mistake that you got the wrong date and time for the meeting, and that you destroyed all of the materials.
what is this guy saying? Every single one of those was your fault!
What's with those eyes? If you have any complaint, then why don't you prove you have the right to brag?
What?
See right here? Right here? Why don't you throw a fist right here? You've always been good at raising hands towards people, haven't you?
Please, cut it out! I already swore that I would never do things like that again. I'm gonna go back to work, so if you'll excuse me...
Acting like you're a good kid.
I vowed that I was going to change my life, as if I'm gonna raise a fist towards somebody. From there, the harassment from Mr. Eri Ito only continued, but even still, I didn't lose, and I chose to continue preparing for the meeting. A few weeks later, I'd finished the preparations, and I was headed towards Shingeki Company. I'm definitely going to score the contract with this meeting.
Please stop that.
A woman's being surrounded by some bad guys? Hey, you guys! She's clearly uncomfortable. You should cut it out.
You better shut up, you loser bastard. If you're gonna get in the way, then we're gonna take you out first.
Ah! Oh no! I lifted a fist without thinking. What the hell have you done? Run! Run away!
You better stop trying to act so tough. Take that!
Ah! I don't really remember what happened after that. When I came to, I was lying on top of the hospital bed. I never imagined that things would end up like this. Wait, what about the business meeting?
You bastard! What the hell were you thinking? Not showing up for a $50 million business meeting?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to help somebody, and I somehow ended up in the hospital.
Obviously, there's no way that somebody like you would be trying to help a stranger. I bet you were so scared of failing at the business meeting that you just ran away, didn't you?
No, that's not true. I'm telling the truth.
Who is going to believe the words of a former gangster like you? Anyway, someone like you isn't necessary in our company anymore. You better not show your face in front of me ever again.
No, please, wait! He hung up on me. All I was doing was trying to help somebody. Damn it! If I took my life seriously and I worked hard, I thought that I would someday be able to be acknowledged for it. But reality was different. Hard work wasn't paying off, and all of my past sins were stuck to me forever. No matter how many times I screamed that I wanted to be free of it, that voice wouldn't reach anywhere. Ever since I've started walking down the wrong path, maybe my life was already over? All I was trying to do was help somebody. Why do I have to lose my job over that too?
Is that the truth?
Miss Shingeki? What are you doing here?
One of my employees just so happened to see you getting carried to the hospital. I heard that you were hospitalized here, so I ran over here as fast as I could. But more importantly, is it true that you're quitting your job?
Well, I decided to explain the situation to Miss Shingeki. I also told her everything that Mr. Eri Ito had done to me up until then. It's true. I can't deny that I was doing bad things in high school, but I was working so hard to try to change my life. Why, at the end of all that, is this what I get for it?
In that case, do you want to start over at my company?
What?
Recently, we had an employee who has retired and resigned, and I was just looking for somebody that would be good in sales.
But you know, I'm a former gangster, right? I was also let go of my previous company for that reason.
You can't change what you did in the past or what happened. But when you admit to your mistakes and you look forward, that's when people can grow. and I trust that you're going to work hard and be serious in your job. So, what do you say? Do you want to try working hard together at my company?
She's the same as Mr. Mikage. If it's with her, I think I can work harder. All right. I would like to work with you, Miss Shingeki, at your company. But would you mind keeping it a secret that I used to be a delinquent in the past? And just like that, I got myself a new job at Shingeki Company. A few days later, the proper arrangements were made, and I started working at Shingeki Company. I decided to hide the fact that I was a former gangster from my colleagues. Everybody in the office was a good person, and they were all kind to me as the new hire. They taught me everything.
Hey Hino, you're really good at this job.
No, I've still got a long way to go.
You don't need to be so humble. But why did you quit your former company?
Even though you're just good at your job. Well, there was a lot that happened, so if I talk about Mr. Ito, then they're going to find out about my past, so I need to hide it. But if they all knew who I really am, I wonder how they would all react. But then one day,
I want to leave $100 million sales meeting to you, Mr. Hino.
What? But I just started working at this company.
You'll be fine. You're always working hard, aren't you? I'm sure that you're definitely going to be able to make it a success.
We'll also help you.
Let's work hard together. In the same way that everybody seemed to have high hopes for me, I wanted to be able to live up to those expectations, and I decided to accept the project. My colleagues also helped me, and I was able to steadily move forward with the preparations. And finally, it was the day of the big business meeting. I worked that hard and prepared so much for this day. I'm so sure that this plan is going to go well.
Let's see here. I do think it's a very good proposal that you brought.
Well, then.
However, this time, we're going to pass on this contract.
What?
Well then, I've got other work to get to. So if you'll excuse me.
Thank you very much. I failed? Even though we prepared that much, at this rate, I'm going to disappoint everybody at the company. What do I do? What do I do?
Hey, Hino, come on now. Don't have such a sad face.
What? It's just one rejection. That's all it is.
When we get back to the company, let's take another look and figure out where we went wrong. If we fix that, I'm sure we're going to succeed.
Yes. And from there, with the help of my colleagues once again, I put my all into my work. I had multiple meetings with my colleagues, and we remade the proposal multiple times. By the time I realized it, we'd gone into 2 digits of business meetings. Even though I failed many times, during that time, I was able to come up with an even better proposal. And eventually, a few weeks passed by.
This is a wonderful proposal. Please, we would love to sign a contract with this.
Thank you very much.
You did it!
Thank you so much. This is all thanks to all of you. I'm seriously so glad we succeeded. But the success this time, could it be that...
What's the matter? You're staring blankly.
It's nothing. Let's hurry up and get back. However, when we returned to the company, it was at that moment...
Please, listen to what I have to say!
What's with the big commotion? Wait, Mr. Ito?
No matter how many times you say it, I'm not going to have a meeting without an appointment. We are also very busy over here.
Please, is there any way?
Please, stop that, Mr. Ito!
Shoot! Hino! What the hell are you doing here?
Ever since I resigned from your company, I got a job here. More importantly, what are you doing?
This is all your fault! Ever since you left, they completely scrapped the $50 million contract! And we have other contracts being terminated too!
I didn't know that Miss Shingeki was doing that.
At this rate, our company is going to collapse! That's why I have to get a secured contract no matter what!
But even still, it's not right for you to cause trouble to other people.
Shut up! You're the last person I want to hear that from, former gangster!
What? Former gangster? Shoot! Now everybody knows about it.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you telling me you never told them? In that case, why don't I tell them for you? This guy, he got into a fight right before an important business meeting, and that's why he was fired.
What are you saying? There's no way that Hino would do such a thing.
It's not a lie. You know, this guy got into some trouble right before a $50 million business meeting, and he was hospitalized, right? Even though he said that he was going to change, in the end, nothing about him changed from the past.
That's enough already.
Are you kidding me? It's true that back in high school I was a useless kid, causing a lot of trouble. And I know that I caused you trouble as well, but even still, I decided that I was going to change. There's no need for me to change the past though. This time, there was something that I realized through this $100 million project, and that is that success is only possible because of the mistakes that you've made. If I hadn't failed at that business meeting, I wouldn't have known what was wrong about it. And because I challenged myself until I found success, I believe that's why I was able to grow. And that's why it's not me in the past that I need to change now. I need to reflect on the past, and I need to change who I am today, so that someday I'm going to become a proud, working adult, to become somebody that everybody can respect.
As if a former gangster would be someone that anyone would respect.
You're wrong. I know that he would be able to do it. At the very least, I would like to root for him, as somebody who works as hard as he does.
Huh?
We're also rooting for Hino, and we have his back. It doesn't matter whether he's a former gangster or not, because Hino is part of our team, and we're on his side. Everybody
Everybody that's here is on your side, Hibiki.
You're joking, right?
I'm serious. And after this, we're going to be terminating all of their contracts with you as well.
No way. Hino, you have to help me!
What?
Shingeki Company is responsible for more than half of the sales in our company. If our contract with this company is gone, we're going to collapse. I'm the one who gave you your career, right? That's why...
None of my business. Because I don't want to work with you either. So why don't you take this failure as an opportunity to grow a little bit yourself?
Damn it!
After that, Mr. Eri Ito was chased out of the company by the other employees, and apparently, Miss Shingeki terminated all contracts completely with his company. Mr. Eri Ito had to take responsibility for that, and I heard that he was let go from the company. He was also failing to get a new job, and his family left him as well. He had no money left, and I heard a rumor that he borrowed money from suspicious places, and is now being chased around by debt collectors.
Ah!
On the other hand, I was continuing to work at my new company smoothly. Even after they found out that I was a former gangster, my colleagues interacted with me without any change.
Hey, Hibiki, I heard you secured another contract the other day.
This is why you're the best. Thank you so much. What happened in the past will never disappear. Ever. But even still, I should be able to look ahead and move forward. From now on, I want to continue growing so that I can be more useful to everybody. I need to work even harder.
You're the person that saved me the other day, aren't you?
Huh?
I've been waiting to thank you for all this time. If you like, will you please have a meal with me?
Wait a minute. Has spring finally sprung? Once you have the will to change, you'll be able to dye your life in any color. And from now on, I'm gonna keep working hard to make my life even better.